Om Shanti, 6th November 2023, Baapdada Sakar Murli. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, your safety lies in becoming soul conscious. Remain busy doing spiritual service according to Srimad, and then no enemy, no form of body consciousness will attack you. Question: what indicates you having a burden of sin on your head? What methods are there for making that burden light? Answer: while there are burdens of sinful actions, you cannot imbibe this knowledge. Such actions have been performed that they repeatedly create obstacles. They don't allow you to progress. In order to lighten those burdens, become conquerors of sleep. Stay awake at night and remember Baba, and your burden will become light. Song: Mother, O Mother, you are the bestower of fortune for the world. Om Shanti. This is the praise of Jagadamba because this is a new creation. There cannot be a completely new creation. The old one becomes new. You have to go from the land of death to the land of immortality. This is a question of life and death. You either have to die in the land of death and become completely dead, or die alive and go to the land of immortality. The mother of the world means the one who creates the world. It is definite that the Father is the creator of heaven and that he creates creation through Brahma. The Father says, I established the sun and moon dynastic kingdoms. I have to come to the confluence age. He says, I come at the confluence age of the cycle. I come at every confluence of the cycles. This is a very clear explanation. It is just that people have made a mistake and changed the name. When people speak of omnipresence, you should ask them, who said this? When did he say it? Where is this written? Acha, who is the God of the Gita? Who says this? Shri Krishna is a bodily being. He cannot be omnipresent. If Shri Krishna's name is changed, everything falls on the Father. The Father has to give you the inheritance. He says, I teach you Raj Yoga in order to give you the sun and moon dynasty inheritance. Otherwise, who gave him the inheritance for 21 births? It is also written that Brahmins were created through the mouth of Brahma. He sits and speaks the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and the end of the world to Brahmins. Therefore, the one who gives this knowledge would also surely have these pictures made in order to explain the knowledge. In fact, there is no question of studying them, but these pictures have been made so that it can be easy to explain. A lot can be achieved with these. So there is praise of Jagadamba. It is also said, Shiv Shaktis. From whom do you receive power? From the World Almighty Father. You also have to write the words World Almighty Authority in his praise. Authority means that he has all the knowledge of all the scriptures, etc. He knows everything. He has the authority to explain it. They show the scriptures in the hands of Brahma, and they also say the secrets of the Vedas and the scriptures are spoken through the lotus mouth of Brahma. So, he is the authority, is he not? He explains to you, children, the secrets of all the Vedas and scriptures. The world doesn't know what the religious scriptures are. It is said that there are 4 religions. In those, there is one main religion. That is the foundation. The example of the banyan tree is given. Its foundation has decayed, but its branches and twigs exist. That is just an example. There were many trees in the world. There will be trees in the golden age too. Yes, there won't be jungles there, but there will be gardens. There will be forests for useful things too. Wood, etc. will be needed. Many animals and birds live in the forest. However, everything there would be very good and fruitful. Birds and animals will also be the beauty there. There won't be anything there that would make things dirty. The beauty of birds and animals is also needed. That world itself is Sato Pradhan, and so everything there is also Sato Pradhan. What else would you expect in paradise? The first and foremost thing is that you have to claim your inheritance from the Father. Pictures continue to be made and you have to write on them. Establishment through Brahma, sustenance through Vishnu. People don't understand these words, and this is why there is a dual form of Vishnu, Lakshmi, and Narayan, who sustain everything there. They understand this. Only a handful out of multi-millions will understand. Then it is also written there are those who are amazed by this knowledge when they listen to it. They relate it to others and then they claim their status number-wise according to the efforts they make. These things are written somewhere or other. The words God speaks are also right. If the biography of God is spoiled, all the scriptures become false. It is seen that day by day the Father continues to give you very good points. First of all, you have to make them have the faith that God is the ocean of knowledge, the seed of the human world tree. What knowledge would the living seed have? It would surely be of the tree. The Father comes and explains the knowledge through Brahma. The name Brahma, Kumars and Kumaris is good. There are many Kumars and Kumaris of Prajapita Brahma. There is no question of blind faith in this. This is the creation. Everyone says, Baba, Mama. Or you are the mother and father. Jagadamba Saraswati is the daughter of Brahma. She is a beacon in a practical way. A new world was created through Brahma a cycle ago too. Therefore, it would surely be created through Brahma now too. Only the Father explains the secrets of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. This is why he is called knowledgeful. The seed would definitely have knowledge of the whole tree. His creation is the living human world. The Father teaches you Raj Yoga. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, sits here and teaches you Brahmins through Brahma. You Brahmins will then become deities. You all enjoy this a great deal at the time of listening to him, but because of body consciousness, not all of you are able to imbibe it. As soon as you leave here, everything finishes. There are many types of body consciousness. A lot of effort is needed in this. The Father says, become conquerors of sleep. Renounce body consciousness. Become soul conscious. Stay awake at night and remember the Father because each of you has a great burden of the sins of many births on your head and it doesn't allow you to imbibe knowledge. You have performed such actions that you don't become soul conscious. You tell a lot of lies. You write a chart of big lies and send it to Baba. I stay in remembrance 75% of the time. However, Baba says, that is impossible. The one who is ahead of everyone else says, no matter how much I try to stay in remembrance, Maya makes me forget. You should write an honest chart. Baba himself tells his own experience and so you children should follow him. Some don't follow him and so they don't even send their charts. You have been given time to make effort. To imbibe this knowledge is not like going to your auntie's home. You must not get tired in this. Some take time to understand. If not today, tomorrow they will understand. Baba has already said that those who belong to the deity religion and have been converted to other religions will come here. One day there will also be a conference of those from Africa. They will continue to come to the land of Bharat. Previously they never used to come here. Now all the eminent people continue to come. The Prince of Germany never used to go outside. The King of Nepal had never seen a railway. He didn't have permission to go outside his own boundary. The Pope himself never went out anywhere, but then he came here. Everyone will come because this Bharat is the biggest pilgrimage place for those of all religions. This is why this will be advertised very powerfully. You have to tell this to those of all religions and invite them here. Only those of the deity religion who have been converted will take this knowledge. Understanding is required for this. If someone understands, he will definitely blow the conch shell. We are Brahmins and we have to relate the Gita alone. It is very easy. The unlimited Father is the creator of heaven. It is our right to claim our inheritance from Him. Everyone has a right to go to their parents' home, the land of liberation. They all have a right to liberation in life. Everyone is to receive liberation in life. You become free from bondage in life and go into peace. Then, when you come down here, you are liberated in life. However, not everyone receive liberation in life in the golden age. It is the deities who have liberation in life in the golden age. Those who come later experience less happiness and less sorrow. This is the account. Bharat alone, which was the highest, has become the most poverty stricken. The Father himself says, this deity religion is one that gives a lot of happiness. This drama is predestined. All come and play their own parts at their own time. Only Heavenly God the Father establishes heaven. No one else can do this. They say that 3000 years before Christ there truly was heaven. There was the new world. Christ would not come there. He comes at his own time. He has to repeat his part again. Only when all of this sits in your intellects will you follow Srimad. Not everyone's intellect is the same. Courage is needed to follow Srimad. Then, Shiv Baba, whatever you feed me, whatever you give me to wear, it would be through Brahma and Jagadamba. Everything would be done through Brahma, would it not? And so, both Shiv and Baba Brahma are combined. He carries out his task through Brahma alone. There are not two bodies together. Baba has seen some with combined bodies. The souls of those two are separate. Baba enters this one. He is knowledgeful. So, through whom would he give knowledge? The image of Sri Krishna is separate. Brahma is needed here. There are so many Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. This is not blind faith. God is teaching you adopted children. Those who were adopted in the previous cycle are the ones who are adopted now. No one would say in the offices outside that they are BKs. This is incognito. You are the children of Shiv Baba anyway. However, creation has to be created for a new world. He makes the old one new. When a soul has alloy mixed in him, he becomes old. When gold has alloy mixed in it, it becomes false. When souls become false, even the bodies become false. So, how can they become real again? Impure things are heated on a fire to purify them. So, such a huge destruction is to take place. All those festivals etc. are Bharats. No one knows whose they are or since when they have been celebrated. Very few people are able to take this knowledge. Perhaps they receive a kingdom at the end. But what is the benefit of that? That is very little happiness, is it not? Sorrow begins gradually. This is why you have to make effort very well. So many new children have become very clever. The older ones don't pay as much attention. They have a lot of body consciousness. Only those who do service are able to climb into the Baba's heart. It is said, inside they are one thing and outside something else. Baba gives a lot of love from within to the good children. Some are good externally, but internally they are bad. Some don't do any service. They don't become sticks for the blind. Now it is the question of life and death. You have to claim a high status in the land of immortality. You can recognize the ones who made effort in the previous cycle and claimed a high status. All of that is visible. The more soul conscious you become, the more you will be able to live in safety. Body consciousness defeats you. The father says, the more spiritual service you are able to do, according to Srimad, the better it is. Baba explains to everyone. It is very easy to explain using these pictures. All of you are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. That Shiv Baba is the senior Baba and he creates a new world. It is sung, it didn't take God long to change human beings into deities. Even those of the Sikh religion praise that God. The words that Guru Nanak used are very good. Remember the name of the Lord and you will receive happiness. This is the essence. If you remember the true Lord, you will receive happiness. That is, you will receive the inheritance. They believe in one incorporeal one. Death cannot come to souls. Souls become dirty, but they are not destroyed. This is why it is called an immortal image. The Father explains. I am the immortal image, and so souls are also immortal, but they do enter rebirth. I am constantly the same. He tells you very clearly, I am the ocean of knowledge, Roop, and also Basant. You have to understand these things and then explains them. You have to become sticks for the blind and give the donation of life. Then there will never be untimely death. You have victory over death. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Baapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children, in return to the spiritual father, says good morning, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Thank you so much, Baba. Essence for Dharana. Point number 1. Do spiritual service according to Srimad. Become a stick for the blind. Definitely blow the conch shell. Point number 2. In order to become soul conscious, keep a chart of remembrance. Especially stay awake at night and stay in remembrance. Don't get tired of having remembrance. Blessing. May you be a master almighty authority who constantly maintains your elevated pride and finish all type of distress. May you be a master almighty authority who constantly maintains your elevated pride and finish all types of distress. Explanation to this. Constantly keep this blessing in your awareness. I am a master almighty authority who constantly maintains my elevated pride and who also finishes any distress of others. I am not weak. I am seated on the throne of elevated honor. Those who are seated on the immortal throne, on the Father's heart throne and maintain their elevated pride cannot be distressed even in their dreams. No matter how much distress anyone causes, they maintain their elevated pride. Slogan. Constantly keep your self-respect and you will continue to receive respect from everyone. Constantly keep your self-respect and you will continue to receive respect from everyone. Acha. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.